What up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Unscripted Sports Show. The host, MoneyE. This is the weekend series preview and picks and Power Ranking 15. Yes, Power Ranking 15 is half. I'm only ranking the preseason Power Ranking 15 is basically the top 15 teams I will be ranking each week. So this is the preseason one. Week one will be not this Monday, but the following Monday, because I will base it off the full week. It's only a weekend series in the full week, so first full week of the season, and then this of course the first weekend series this weekend. So it'll be based off those games. So that'll be about 9 or 10 games for the first week, and then after that it'll be I will probably do weekly. Most likely I will do be doing it every Monday. So instead of all 30 teams, ranking all 30 teams, I'll just rank the top 15. So I'll call it the Power Ranking 15. And this is the preseason Power Ranking 15. And I'll be previewing the opening series for all the opening series and picking who will win each series. That will be fun. Let's get to it. I'll do the power rankings first. Going forward, I'll most likely do slides, but I'll do this way first. So for number 15, Boston Red Sox. I think they're number 15. So number 14 is the Detroit Tigers. I think this is the perfect spot for them. They're going to be good. Number 13, Houston Astros. At number 12, the Seattle Mariners. Number 11, the San Diego Padres. I think these are good spots for these teams. They're all about the same. So, number 10, the Chicago Cubs, who already played 2 games in Japan against Dodgers in the Tokyo series. Lost both games, so they come in number 10. If they had split, they would probably be in the top 8, but they didn't play great, but they're still a very good team, and they're still the best team in the NL Central in my mind. And I think they will win the NL Central. It's only 2 games in Japan. So number 9, I think Kansas City Royals. I think they're the best team in the AL Central, so this is the perfect spot for them. The D-backs, I think they're the second best team in the NL West. So number 8, Texas Rangers, the best team in the AL West, in my opinion. That's why I have Seattle number 12 and Houston number 13. But I think the AL West is going to be competitive. Number 6, the second best team in the AL East, maybe the best team when it all said and done. But right now, preseason, I put them number 6. I think the Yankees had a better offseason. Number 5, the Philadelphia Phillies. The next 3 could have been in any order, so I just put the Phillies in number 5. Number 4, Atlanta Braves. Number 3, the New York Mets. Number 2, the New York Yankees. They made the World Series last year, so I think they deserve to be preseason number 2. Despite losing Garrett Cole for the season due to Tommy John, they still added Paul Goldschmidt, Cody Bellinger. They had Jazz from last year. They lost Soto, but they had Matt Fried. And they had a bunch of guys. I went over that in the NL East NL East and EL East preview. So check that out. I did all the previews a couple weeks ago. And then number one, of course, the Los Angeles Dodgers, defending champions. Played 2 games against the Cubs, as I said, won both, so they should be number one, preseason number one. Even though there was 2 games played, this is still preseason number one because that was only 2 games the 2 teams played. So with that said, let's see. So the reason I have Boston number 15. I think they're the 3rd best team in the AL East right now. Tigers, I think, 2nd best team in the AL Central. Houston Astros, 3rd best team in the West, AL West. Seattle, 2nd. So you can argue Houston, Seattle, and 2. San Diego is probably 3rd best team in their division in this West. And as I said, Cubs are the best team in their division in the Central. So, let's see. So I will go over each series. It starts Thursday. So Yankees and Brewers from Yankee Stadium on ESPN. It's going to be Willie Prada versus Carlos Rodon. That should be a good game. I'll pick each series, not each game. So who's going to win each series, and I'll look at Saturday, Friday, and the rest of the series. But Jays and Orioles, Toronto. Zach Eflin versus Jose Rojas. That's gonna be a good game. You got Derek Crockett making his Red Sox debut against former Red Sox and Avadi. Nathan Avadi. I probably botched that. He's a former Red Sox, won World Series with the Red Sox, I believe. So, and then you got the Phillies and Nationals. You got Zach Wheeler, of course, going on the mound for the Phillies against youngster and Garrett Cole, young lefty. And then you got Tanner B, who just got a contract extension, I believe, which is Cole Reagan, who I have to win the AL Cy Young. So that's going to be a good game. That's 4:10 p.m. Eastern Time. The Phillies game at 4:05. And then you got the Mets and Astros. You got Clay Holmes, former closer, turned to starter. Now he's the opening day starter for the Mets, which is soon to be free agent. That's from I botched that name. Valdez, yeah. And then the Giants and Reds, you got Logan Webb versus Hunter Green. Braves, you got Chris Sale versus Michael King, another former reliever turned starter last year. Now he's opening day starter for the Padres this year. You got Kiichi versus Sean Burke? Yeah, Sean Burke. And then you got phenomenal Paul Skeets, Rookie of the Year from last year, the one that came on the scene big time against the return of Sandy. I can't pronounce the name. Sandy. former Cy Young 2020, I believe. And then you got Pedro Lopez versus Sonny Gray, Twins versus Cardinals. And you got Scooble versus Snell. And Tigers and Dodgers. Cubs and D-backs. You got Justin Steele making his second start of the season versus that Gallen trying to bounce back from last year. Luis Severino versus Logan Gilbert in the nightcap. Those are the two nightcap games, 10 o'clock games. Now let's look at Saturday and Friday. I don't know how much the Rockies and Rays. You got Freeland versus Pilot? No, Pullum. No, I can't pronounce it. And then you got Charlie Morton making his Baltimore debut. He played for the Orioles before. Versus Gassman. Who's Kevin Gassman. So that. Pirates. Again, the name is second starter. They're playing Connor Gatsby. And you got Rangers and Red Sox. Some of these teams didn't announce their second starters, so Tanner Hawk versus nobody yet. Astros didn't name their second starter either. Jason Tyler McGee. Not McGee. Not McGee. Gil. Then you got Jamison Thailand versus Martin Kelly, the D-backs. You got Springs for the Athletics versus Luis Castillo for the Mariners, which I'm surprised he's second starter. But you got Lopez for the Braves facing Dylan Cease for the Padres. Yeah, and then Yamamoto making his second start of the season against the unannounced Tigers starter on Saturday. You got Brewers and Yankees. You got Cortez facing his old team. And the Yankees have no starter yet. So, fine and dandy. You got Soriano, the Angels. Which is no starter for the White Sox yet. Twins haven't announced their starter yet for Saturday versus Fitty. You got Matt Scherzer making his Toronto Blue Jays debut versus unannounced Orioles starter. You got the Phillies, Lorenzo making his Phillies debut against unannounced Washington Guardians and Royals. You're gonna have Lugo for the Royals. No announced starter for the Rays and Giants game, or Rays and Rockies. We got Bozo for the Marlins against nobody for the Pirates yet. And Walker Mueller making his Red Sox debut against no starter for the Rangers yet. Mets, and got Cumming versus no starter for the Astros. Why would they have a starter for Saturday if they didn't have one for Friday? And you got young kid Spencer Coover. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try. It's another Spencer, which is unannounced for the Padres. You got Cubs. You got Imagaga making his second start against Pilet, Arizona, and you got Suki making his second start for the Dodgers. And then you got Atlas and Mariners. You got Bodo versus Miller. Not Brad Miller, but Bryce Miller. That's right. And then Sunday. And there's only a few stars. The Phillies, of course. You wouldn't start Aaron Nola. And then the Brewers are going to start Cavillo. Jays are going to start Chris Basic. Meyer for the Marlins on Sunday. And you got Walker for the Royals on Sunday. You got Andre Plenty. And the Red Sox. I can't pronounce these names. Richard Fitz. I guess he's making his debut, or is it his debut? And then you got Edwin Rodriguez. Erod. Eduardo Rodriguez for the Diamondbacks against no starter for the Cubs. You got Sears versus Wu for the Mariners. And AJ Smith-Shoover for the Braves. And this is Sunday Night Baseball. This is no starter for the Padres. So, yeah, those are the starters. Now, let's see. Okay. Yankees Brewers series. There's 30 teams, right? There's 30 teams in baseball. Wait, yeah. Let me see. Just want to make sure I get all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. So let's start with this. Brewers and Yankees 3-game series, I believe. It should be a 3-game series, right? I don't think any of these are 4. No. I think the Yankees win this series 2-1. I think the Brewers take the last game. Orioles and Blue Jays. I believe that's a 3-game series. No, the Orioles and Blue Jays is a 4-game series. So I think they split 2-2. Red Sox and Rangers. Is that a 4-game series too? 3. Yeah. Red Sox and Rangers is a 4-game series. So I think they split 2-2. Phillies and Nationals. I know that's a 3-game series. I think the Phillies win 2 out of 3. Guardians and Royals. I think that's a 3-game. Yep. I think the Royals win 2 out of 3. Mets and Astros. I believe that's a 3-2. Could it be 4? No, it's not 4. No, that's a 3-game. They don't play Sunday. You know what I'm saying? They don't play Sunday. So I think the Astros take 2 out of 3. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think the only series that didn't play on Thursday is the Royals in the Rays game. Yeah, the Rays and Rockies are the only ones that don't play Thursday. Everybody else plays Thursday. So Giants and Reds. Let's see, that's a 3-game. Nope, that's a 3-game. I'd say the Reds takes 2 out of 3. Padres and Braves. Again, that's a 3-game. Maybe it is 4 games. Wow. They play Sunday night, they play Saturday, they play Friday, and they play. Braves and Padres start off with a 4-game series. I think they split 2-2. Angels and White Sox. Trash series, but I wouldn't predict that. Angels and they play Friday. No, so that's a 3-game. Let's say the White Sox take 2 out of 3. Let's say the White Sox surprise people and take 2 out of 3. Pirates and Marlins. Another 4-game. Wow. Okay. I say that's a split series too. Twins and Cardinals. That's a 3-game. Yep. And I say the Twins take 2 out of 3. Tigers and Dodgers. That's a 3-game because they don't play Sunday. So I say the Dodgers take 2 out of 3. Cubs and D-backs. That's a 4-game series too. Oh. Okay. I say they split. That's true. The Flash and Mariners. That could be a 4-game division. That's another 4-game. Yep. Let's say the Mariners take 3 out of 4. And the Rockies and Rays. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Yep. And I see the Rays sweep the Rockies. So top Yankees win their series. Blue Jays and Royals split. Red Sox and Rangers split. Yeah, that's their 4-game series. Phillies, you got 2 out of 3. Royals take 2 out of 3. Astros and Mets. What's that game? What's the 3? Yeah. Astros take, no, Mets take 2 out of 3. Reds and Giants. Reds and Giants. That's a 3. Yeah, that's a 3. So I'm going to say the Reds take 2 out of 3. As I said, Padres and Braves split. White Sox and Angels. White Sox take 2 out of 3. Marlins and Pirates. I think that's a 4-game. I split. Twins and Cardinals. Twins take 2 out of 3. Tigers and Dodgers. Dodgers take 2 out of 3. D-backs and Cubs. Split. Yeah, that's a 4-game. The A split in Athletics, Mariners take 2 out of 3. And the Rays sweep the Rockies. Well, that's it for today's episode. Remember to subscribe, listen. All the links in the description. You can find us on YouTube Music, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Spotify. Links are below. YouTube, you just search YouTube. You just search the Unscripted Sports Show on YouTube Music. Should be there. Links for the other podcast platforms will be in the description. Join our Discord, and then no Friday show, no wrestling through the years this week, and no win, and then when tunes combined will be Saturday 7. It's the Simpsons. No, not the Simpsons. It's the what was it? It's Reset versus Justice League. It's on Saturday. That episode should be fun. And then Sunday for the Stavcast, and Daniel. And of course, this one I'll be back maybe Monday or next Tuesday for the weekend recap for the baseball. I'm gonna try to do some recaps, and then weekly. So no power rankings next week, but the following week I'll recap the week and preview the week ahead. So I'm gonna be picking these series each week, previewing. So that should be fun for MoneyE. I'm out. As Kenny Omega says, goodbye, good night, and farewell. I think that's what he says. Good night, goodbye, good night. Good night. As Kenny Omega would say, goodbye, good night, and farewell. I think that's what he says. I have to get that right, but yeah. But later.